Welcome to The Foundry by Forge College. In our last lesson, we looked at the big picture of network speed and proof of history. Today, we're zooming all the way in, past the networks and the blocks, to look at the tiny, frozen-in-time details of a single transaction. When a smart contract breaks in a way that doesn't make sense, we must pause time. We need to look at the absolute smallest parts of the system to see exactly where a single piece of data went the wrong way. Think of a smart contract storage as an impossibly large warehouse. It is a massive, dark graphite space filled with millions of identical storage bins. Every single piece of information the contract needs to remember has its own specific numbered bin here. But information doesn't just appear in those bins. It has to be delivered. The temporary carrying trays used for this are called memory. These small automated robots glide through the warehouse, holding data on their trays just long enough to reach the right bin. Usually, the contract's high-level code guides these robots safely, but sometimes developers use manual coding shortcuts to save time. These shortcuts give the robots raw, unfiltered coordinates instead of following the standard map. If those manual coordinates are even slightly scrambled, the robot doesn't stop to double-check. It just follows orders. It will go to the wrong address and forcefully shove its data into a bin that's already full, destroying whatever was inside. Because the robot technically did exactly what it was told, the system doesn't always signal a crash. Finding that one ruined bin in an infinite warehouse is a job for digital forensics. In the hands-on programs at Forge College, developers learn that you can't just guess where these bugs are hiding. You have to set up a digital stakeout to see exactly what changed. To do that, we use a tool that acts like a specialized camera. It lets us take an exact, high-resolution snapshot of the warehouse state, every single bin, at one specific moment in time. We take one panoramic photograph of the warehouse right before the transaction starts, and another one the second it finishes. This diagram shows that bright flash sweeping across the grid, freezing every bin into a clean outline for our records. By comparing the two photos, we can see every single difference. While almost all of the warehouse stays exactly the same, one single bin turns green, isolating the exact spot where the robot made its mistake. This proves which bin was ruined. But knowing where the damage happened doesn't explain how the robot ended up at that wrong address in the first place. To solve that part of the mystery, we have to look away from the permanent bins and investigate the robot's carrying tray in the milliseconds before the impact. We find those answers using a transaction replay tool. You can think of this as the warehouse's internal security camera footage. This footage lets us look directly at the robot's memory tray right before it delivered its data. In this top-down view, you can see the tray is divided into two parts, a left hand and a right hand. To find the right bin, the robot uses a math recipe, like a coordinate generator. It takes the items in the tray and mixes them together to figure out exactly where the data belongs. The order of those items is vital. For the coordinate generator to work, it needs the slot number on the left and the user ID on the right. When they go into the math formula in that specific order, it outputs the correct coordinate. But the replay footage shows the error. The manual instructions accidentally swapped the items in the tray. With the items in the wrong spots, the math recipe ran backward, spitting out a completely different, scrambled coordinate. By looking at the broken bin and the reverse tray at the same time, we can finally see the invisible mistake that caused the crash. Now that we've mapped the evidence back to that one bad line of code, the developer can fix the instructions and put the items back in their proper order. To make sure it works, the developer runs the transaction again. It's like watching a movie in reverse. The crushed item flies out of the wrong bin, and the robot zips back to the start. This time, the robot holds the items correctly. It navigates right where it's supposed to go and slides the data perfectly into an empty, glowing green bin. No mess and no data destroyed. A final look at our warehouse snapshots confirms the fix. There are no more unexpected changes. The lesson here is simple. When a contract acts up, don't guess. Just pause time, replay the transaction, check the math, and compare the snapshots. If you want to learn how to solve these kinds of Web3 mysteries for yourself, come join the community and explore our courses at forge.college.